stop to think about how all your smart devices are supposed to work together? You know, your laptop, your watch, maybe even a robot at the office. How do they all stay in sync? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the huge and honestly often overlooked challenge of testing the AI hardware that's powering pretty much everything now.
So, let me ask you this. What could a powerful laptop, a smart scale you step on in the morning, and an office robot possibly have in common? I mean, they seem like they're from totally different worlds, right? But they all share this one incredible secret that's completely changing how we use technology.
And that secret is embedded artificial intelligence. Yep, AI isn't just some abstract idea floating around in the cloud anymore. It's being built right into the physical hardware we use every single day. And that's what's making our devices so much smarter and more capable than they've ever been before.
And we're not just talking about a couple of fancy gadgets. This is a whole universe of smart devices that's just exploding. We're talking about everything from our laptops to seriously sophisticated robots and even everyday things like your smart scale. AI is quickly becoming a totally standard feature.
Okay, but with all this incredible innovation comes a pretty massive headache for the people who build this stuff. It is a problem so big, we're talking millions of devices all needing updates at the same time, that a lot of folks in the industry call it the testing nightmare.
Right at the heart of this nightmare is a process called regression testing. Now, all that really means is you have to rerun all your old tests just to make sure that your shiny new update didn't accidentally break something that was already working perfectly fine. Sounds simple, right? Well, this is where it gets really, really complicated.
It's one thing to test an update for a single app, but what happens when you have to do it for all those different devices we just talked about? Well, then it becomes what our source material calls, and I love this phrase, a cross-platform nightmare. Just try to imagine making one tiny change and then having to make sure it doesn't cause total chaos everywhere else.
And it gets worse, because developers are juggling so many moving parts at once. You've got constant software updates, then you've got firmware updates. That's the super low-level code that makes the hardware tick. And on top of all that, the AI models themselves are always getting tweaked and improved. It's just a perfect storm of complexity.
Okay, so it sounds like a mess, but thankfully, in the face of all this chaos, a really powerful solution is starting to take hold. There's a much smarter, unified approach that can tame this whole testing beast and bring some sanity back to the process.
And the difference between the old way of doing things and the new way, it's like night and day. The old way was all over the place, fragmented, super manual, and honestly, slow and unreliable. It led to bugs and frustrating products. This new way, it's unified, it's automated, and it's all about making things seamless and stable.
So what is this game-changing solution? It's called CI/CD, and that stands for Continuous Integration and Continuous Deployment. The easiest way to think about it is like a fully automated quality control pipeline for software. It's constantly merging and testing new code and then automatically rolling it out. It is a huge deal for developers. So how does it actually work? It's basically a simple three-step dance. Step 1, a developer adds some new code. Step 2, a whole suite of automated tests instantly runs across every single device. And step 3, if all the tests pass, the new code gets integrated, and you know for a fact that all the existing features are still stable. It's a system that's built to catch problems before they can even happen. Now, this all sounds fantastic for the developers, but why should you and I care about all this technical stuff? Well, it all comes down to one really, really important word: stability. Because let's be real, at the end of the day, we just want our technology to work. No glitches, no crashes. This whole unified approach, as our source says, ensures every feature stays stable. And that means your laptop's new AI feature doesn't break your email, and your smart scale actually syncs with your phone after an update. It's all about making our devices reliable. And that kind of leaves us with a big question to think about. As our devices get smarter and smarter, the biggest challenge isn't just about adding cool new features, it's about making sure they stay reliable day after day. This whole idea of unified testing, it might just be the unsung hero that makes our smart future actually work the way it's supposed to.